Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to PB Talks. This is the live watch-along, aka reaction of Tottenham Hotspur versus Chelsea in the FAWSL. And this promises to be a very, very good game. Hello, Jay. Welcome. Hello, Jesh. Welcome to the chat. Bro, 6:30 India under 21 team playing with Bangladesh. This Bangladesh team proved Australia 2 years back. Yes. So much of football happening. Of course, India under 20 playing as well. But this is the WSL which we are watching, and of course you do see the two lineups. Chelsea going with a conventional 4-2-3-1. Sam Kerr obviously as usual up front. Lauren James, the usual suspect. Hello Jay, welcome to the chat. Always a supporter. Two familiar faces in the Tottenham Hotspur lineup. Chelsea fans, if you have followed Chelsea women all these years, you would know who the names Spence and England suggest who they are. Spence has been with Chelsea for about 14 years, 2008 to 2022. She was with us. If I'm not wrong, she is the longest serving player in Chelsea women's history. And of course, Bethany England, who just left last season after doing a good job for us all these while. And of course, the other team who is joint top is also playing right now. Man United versus women. Man United women versus Everton women are currently playing. And as it stands, it's 0-0 at the end of about 20 or so minutes played. Stream it on the TV too. Yes, FA player. You can stream on the FA player. Where is Alex Morgan? Alex Morgan is back in the United States playing for the San Diego. She did have a brief stint with Tottenham, but she went back to the US to play with San Diego. So yeah. Actually, when she joined Spurs, her Instagram following was more than that of Tottenham's account itself. So that was actually mad. And the SAT20 is also happening where one of the Chennai's teams, Johannesburg Super Kings, are playing. Johannesburg Super Kings are 109 for Nolas at the end of 13 overs. Too much sports on Sunday. Can't help it though. But yeah, big game. Need to win this. And of course, Chelsea's record against Tottenham is absolutely brilliant. We've always beaten them. And Emma Hayes against Tottenham Hotspur, 11 games, 11 wins. No draws, no losses, only wins. Beat league games or cup games. Of course, we did beat them in the cup earlier, 2 weeks before, I believe. We beat them 3-1 at their ground. It's the same ground where we beat them 3-1. And earlier in the league at Stamford Bridge, we played at Stamford Bridge, down at KingsMeadow. We beat them 3-0 there. So expecting another win today. It will not be comfortable because that is obviously the Chelsea way. We never do things the easy way. But I expect us to win. I definitely expect us to win. And of course, if you know this channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. As I'm only 7 short of 800 subscribers, as both the teams are coming out. Both teams come out. Both the Tottenham and Chelsea are coming from the same tunnel. And Chelsea fans expecting good numbers, and camera is panned on Drew Spence, who spent a good 14 seasons with Chelsea, over 200 league appearances, even scored 49 goals. What a player she was with us. She won us all she's been a crucial part of Chelsea winning our WSL titles, 5 of them, until recent last season. And this season she went for Spurs. United very close to the first goal. I mean, I expect them to win. Expect them to give a good fight to the title. Of course, they've not won the WSL in pretty long. Have they actually even won the WSL? I beg. No, they won just the championship, which is the second division, which is the tier below the FAWSL. So they have not won a WSL trophy yet. This could be their best chance to win. Who knows? It's the chance, okay? Slowly, people gathering up, and Tottenham Hotspur women's team, like their men's team, playing at three at the back. I don't know what is the fetish with playing three at the back. I don't know what. So love playing a three at the back system, but I expect Chelsea to do the job. We have enough players there. Millie Bright, the captain. Musovic continuing goal after doing well all these days. Kankovic still is on the bench. I don't know why she doesn't get a start despite doing well. But we trust in Emma to do the right job, and we're top of the league. We're doing well, so not complaining. But we still have Lauren James, Sophie Ingle, Jessie Fleming, Goro Wrighton, and Sam Kerr. More than enough to do the job today. And of course, if United draw and if Chelsea win, Chelsea go top. But if Chelsea do drop points, United will stay top because the goal difference is higher than Chelsea's at this moment in time. Of course, Arsenal do play West Ham away later today, so that will be a crucial game for them. Arsenal are actually fourth, albeit they are 2 games behind. Man City are third currently. They have played 12 games and 26 points. Arsenal 10 games, 25 points. Chelsea 11 games, 28 points, and Man United 12 games, 29 points. So much to look forward to, and hoping for yet another win today, and hoping for yet another good stream. My last stream was an absolute banger when Chelsea took on Liverpool. I'm expecting the same today. JSK on fire, yes. So Captain Super Faf du Plessis is on fire. Players taking the knee. The game is about to start. Tottenham versus Chelsea about to get underway. Game has begun. Tottenham Hotspur kicking off from left, right, and let's see how this game goes. Of course, Tottenham did recently earn promotion back into the WSL about 2-3 seasons back, and when they played against Arsenal, they played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and at White Hart Lane, and it drew a record attendance. About 30,000 people turned up, and you do see great attendances in women's football, especially over the last 1 or 2 years. We saw with the FC Barcelona Femini in the Champions League, where they sold out the new camp for their Champions League games, about 90,000 people for their games against Madrid and against Wolfsburg, if I'm not mistaken. And you bro, welcome to the chat. Sam Brace, Chelsea 3-1. I also think we'll win 3-1. I think we'll concede. Our defense is a bit suspect. We haven't kept a clean sheet in a long time. Hopefully we do so today, because it'll have a crucial bearing on the goal difference. As Chelsea are on the attack, here is Sam Kerr for the first time in the game. Sam Kerr, we all know, she doesn't need to get involved too much in the game. She only needs one chance and she will score. If you know this time, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm only 7 short of 800 subscribers. Hopefully I can get there by the end of the stream. As Chelsea are on the attack, it is Goro Wrighton. It is Jess Carter running on the left. Has to check back. It is Jessie Fleming. Musovic in goal means we have a higher chance of conceding a goal. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Musovic has done well. I mean, imagine the game against Arsenal. I mean, if it weren't for us, we would have conceded at least 3 or 4. But that is just one game, though. Even with Anne-Catherine Boga, we were conceding goals, and we were just she was making mistake after mistake. But yeah, let's see. As long as we win, that's just more important for me. Here's Buchanan, and here is Lauren James for the first time. Lauren James, whenever she takes the ball, she does. There is something happening. There is something happening whenever Lauren James does take the ball. United coming close to scoring. They will at some point. They will eventually at some point, and putting a target here of subscriber target of 800 and a like target of about 30. Hopefully, you can get there by the end of this stream. Pick up to everyone who is in the chat. Of course, if you are in the United States, you can watch it on Paramount Plus. If you're in England, you can watch it on BBC Two. It's on FA Player in many places in the world. You can still tunnel to places in the world and still watch it on the FA Player. Of course, if the FA Player is free to watch, you don't need to pay a single money for it. Long ball looking for Lauren James. Cuthbert gets on the end of it. Surrounded by two players, but she somehow manages to pass it back. Sophie Ingle, crossfield, switch of play to Guro Leyton. It is Jess Carter. Loses possession. Tottenham can only give the ball straight away back to Chelsea. Give it back to Minnie Bright, the England Lioness as captain. I can watch the United game on FA Player, but not the Chelsea game. So irritating. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they... Interestingly, FA Player is available to watch the Chelsea game in many places in the world, but not England. I think England, they're putting it on BBC too. And Spurs are giving the ball away. Here is Guro Leyton on the left. Guro Leyton with the cross in, and it's just over. He somehow get it away only as far as Liam Charles. Chelsea are putting on the pressure now. We have started well. 5 minutes in. No chances so far, but it's a 90-minute game, so anything can actually happen. Yeah, coming to the FA Player. I don't know why. Something they need to fix, because Eden Cuthbert does well, and I think Sam Kerr and Liam Charles were in two minds to go for it, but they couldn't, and it's gone out for a Tottenham Hotspur goal kick. See this chance earlier. Spurs gave the ball away. It was on Guro Leyton's left. She did get in a cross, but a little bit forward, and it could have been a decent one. Next team in black and white stripes will be Newcastle, who will replace Juventus next season in UCL. Who knows? And Chelsea still with the ball. Here is Eden Cuthbert. Beautiful chance. It is Guro Leyton with the chance, and that's a save. That's the first save of the game. Was it a save, or was it a tackle in the last minute? But it was a great chance for Chelsea to go 1-0 ahead inside just 7 minutes. Guro Leyton was spot absolutely free. No one marking her, but Spurs did well to come back and attack. I think it was a tackle. It was a fantastic tackle. There was a great tackle, and I initially thought it was a save, but it was a tackle at the end. Left. Guro Leyton was first free, but after then, the recovery tackle was absolutely superb. As Chelsea do have the first corner of the game. Here is Lauren James. Plays it into Cuthbert. Cuthbert gets the ball in. Glancing header, and that's the goal. And Jess Carter puts Chelsea 1-0 ahead. Of course, it was only a matter of time before Chelsea scored. He always scored. I thought it was Sam Kerr. But it is Jess Carter again who gets the glancing header, and it's 1-0. Why don't you just add the game live? Exactly, WSL Comms copyright. Not only this video, but the channel can be taken out for good. And the goal, WSL Comms put it well in 10-15 seconds ahead. And which is why I didn't say it before. because I am a good 15-20 seconds behind on stream. Even though it's on Paramount Plus, it's a good 15-20 seconds behind stream. And look at the goal there. Good cross in from Cuthbert. A glancing header from Jess Carter. And hit the post and went in. The Tottenham keeper absolutely in no person's land. United did hit the post. They will score. They will score. It's only a matter of when. Chelsea nearly gave it away, but Tottenham could make use of it. 8 minutes in, it's Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. And as things stand, with the United draw, Chelsea will go back to top of the table. So that is how close it is. Because you have to remember, there are only 22 games in the WSL. There are not many teams like in the men's division of the Premier League. There are about only like 11, 12 teams. So only 11 times, only like 11 times each team plays home and away. Well, if you're watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing. Tottenham are playing on from the back, and Chelsea are pressing. They are not standing still, and this could present a chance. And it's excellent defending from, I think it's Niam Charles. That is the threat that Tottenham do possess on the counter attack, but Chelsea are in attack again. Here is Sophie Ingle. On the right to Lauren James, who has green grass in front of her. She goes past the player, and a foul is finally given after a bit of deliberation. She thought for a good 2-3 seconds, and the ref thought for a good 2-3 seconds and then decided to give the foul. And it's a foul in favor of Chelsea, so a free kick can be taken. Of course, keep reiterating, the subscriber target is 800 and the like target is 30. Given how my last video did, I don't think it's a hard target to put. Still 80 minutes, and I hope I can get there. Fingers crossed. Of course, if you like the stream, it does help the YouTube algorithm. 13 of you watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing, as Chelsea do have an indirect free kick. A good chance to make it 2-0. Cuthbert with the free kick. It's a good one, and it just goes past everyone. Bro, நீங்க உண்மையாவே great. Women match எல்லாம் எல்லாமே Watchalong பண்றீங்க bro. Super bro. Thank you bro. I mean, the thing is, if what he's saying is you're great that you're doing Watchalong for women's games. The thing is, if I do for men's games, hardly anyone watches, because there are many channels who do stuff for the men's team. But for women's teams, you can literally count on your hand how many people actually do content for women's teams. So I want to be one of them. Of course, big shout out to She Talks Ball, Radha Gupta, our dear friend. Do check out our channel as well, She Talks Ball, fantastic channel. All things women's sports, be it football or cricket, she covers. And but as I said, you can literally count on your hand how many people cover women's football watch-alongs. So trying to be a bit different in that way, because if I do a Chelsea men's stream, hardly any people turn up, because you have many other channels doing it. You see, you have the Chelsea fans channel, you have even in Indian channels you have Drogba, you have 2-3 other channels. Offside given against Beth in England. I don't think she was offside, to be fair, but it is what it is. Do watch along for Southern Derby also. Kerala Blasters Chennai. Yes bro, I am doing on Tuesday. Office first half leave போட்டு பண்ணேன் நானு. Hopefully it's worth it. Can only hope it's worth it, seriously. Oh, 798. Okay. You're keeping count more than me, Jahan. Thank you. Just two short of 800. Hoping get there by the end of the stream as Tottenham are on the attack. Chelsea defense back in numbers. And they cannot make much use of the attack. And let's see what Chelsea can do here. It is Jess Carter, the goal scorer, trying to run with the ball. Of course, she wins the foul. And it's out for a Chelsea throw. 13 and a half minutes played. It's Chelsea 1. Tottenham nil, Chelsea 1, sorry. At the Brisbane Road in Leyton. Chelsea again playing out from the back. Tottenham are pressing, but we do well to win the ball. Guru right hand, Jess Carter. Everyone is a gangster till the ref arrives for CFC. Bro, I am tired of complaining about refs, bro. But saying that, we should have won against Odisha. We should have won other games where you say that the ref was... and Sam Kerr is with the ball. Sam Kerr, first time cross in. It is still Sam Kerr. Shot and it just goes wide. Should have scored. Should have at least put the ball on target. But we all know Sam Kerr will definitely get another chance and she will score. It's very unlike Sam Kerr to miss a chance. Just about borderline onside, I think. Flag had stayed down. Bro, ISL refs, I'm tired of ranting about them, to be honest. I couldn't care less. I just want us to win with our own performance. But 20, if you're watching, make sure you like and subscribe the thing as I near 800 subscribers. Chelsea with the ball. Tottenham not pressing much. And as I say that, Buchanan does give the ball away. And Tottenham are in with the chance. Oh my God, there's the ball in. They can chance and they can score. And who else? Bethany England. We let her go and she comes back to haunt us. She doesn't celebrate. With respect to that. Chelsea conceded again. WSL comms. Don't put no spoilers, please. I saw your thing before the goal came. And Buchanan giving away the ball in an absolutely bad position. And Drew Spence with the assist. Bethany England with the goal. Made in Chelsea. You can't make this up, for fuck's sake. Oh, well, yet another goal we concede. We just keep conceding goals. Drew Spence with the assist. No one picking up Bethany England. Both Millie Bright and Jess Carter leaving Bethany England absolutely free. They were like, okay, you are a former Chelsea player. Please go ahead and score. Oh, well, WSL comms. I know you're enthusiastic, but please no spoilers. I'm a good few seconds behind the stream. Hello, Ariaran, bro. Welcome to the stream. Of course, good morning, good evening to wherever you are in the world. Of course, I'm in United States. I'm about 6:45 a.m. in my part of the world where I am watching this game. Bethany England scoring and Drew Spence assisting. Who would have thought? Who would have thought they wouldn't have happened? As Chelsea concede. Of course, we like to concede, don't we? And who does the mistake? And it's Buchanan. To be honest, Musovic couldn't have done much there. It was Buchanan who gave the ball away in an absolutely dangerous position. And but Sam Kerr is in on the left. It's a corner for Chelsea. Jaichalam bro, mark me what Chelsea women's 32 Bro, Chelsea women are winning. And there is no doubt. If we don't win only, it's a miracle. But I think we will win. It's only and I told 3-1. I think Anil Krishna also told 3-1. I think we will win. It's only a question of how much, to be fair. Here is Lauren James. This go to Leyton, and she missed the touch. Even if she had taken the touch, it would have been offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Plenty of you watching, and of course, whenever I do Chelsea women streams, a good few of you joined here. That this is why because my channel will not grow if I do Chelsea men's streams, because many people are doing that. Chelsea women's streams, how many people are actually doing a Chelsea women's watch along? Please count and tell and please let me know in the chat how many people are doing Chelsea women's team watch along at this point in time. You can count on your hand, which is why I am doing, because that is how I grow my channel. I have to do something different. No guts, no glory. Aham Brahmasmi, நம்ம பொருளை வச்சு நம்மளை போட்டுட்டான் ஸ்பட்ஸ். அதானே Drew Spence assist, Bethany England goal. And that's it. I get to 800 subs. Thank you to everyone who has made me get that. 800 subs done and dusted. Next target 900 and hopefully 1000 pretty much soon. At least by the end of the ISL season, I hope to get 1000 subs. Tottenham have given the ball away. James goal incoming. For me, Sam goal is incoming because Sam Kerr always scores. So Sam Kerr is more incoming. James கோலும் வந்தா சூப்பரா இருக்கும். So now that I've reached a subscriber target of 800, let me put another target for subscriber count. SLC have the ball with them. It is go to Leyton. She puts in the cross. That's a pathetic cross, and it's Tottenham keeper can catch it very easily. The subscriber target and the light target remains the same. Then we're winning this Up the Chelsea. Yes, I don't know why Magda is being benched. Even if she's leaving in the summer, just play her at CB. I mean, I don't know. Women's team very than, but men's team pesa mudiyalaye. Yeah, happens. Got you 6 subs. Thank you so much, Jay bro. Always a supporter of the channel. Of course, was great to be on Royals on the road last week. It was fun talking with Royals fans. As Drew Spence gets one. Kirby deserved the start, yes, but spoiled for choice. Tottenham on the attack. Jess Carter is absolutely fantastic. And he can set up an attack for Chelsea. Let's see how she does. Almost gave the ball away, but to her luck, ball is still with Chelsea. And Jess Fleming somehow wins a goal. This weekend's episode touched more than 1.2k views and got out 230 likes. Yeah, bro, it's fantastic for that episode. Yeah, big up Royals on the road. Make sure to check out their channel as well. As Chelsea have a free kick at this point. Man United Everton is still 0-0 as I speak, if I'm not mistaken. United have come close to scoring and probably should have scored more. Ooh, Musovic nearly caught out. Just Carter all apologizing for a mistake. Oi, Drew Spence does well. Tottenham on the attack. Ball in. Oh my god, it's a chance. Still a chance. Oh my god. Chelsea's defense being exposed. Oi, we nearly conceded there. We should have. United should have scored 6. Could have, would have, should have. It's all in the game, bro. Of course, we know Emma Hayes has a perfect record against Spurs. 11 games, 11 wins, no draws, no losses. And that's what the title of my in my thumbnail was. Can Emma Hayes make it 12 out of 12 v Spurs? Watching Mallorca versus Madrid now. Courtois injured in warm-up. Oh, is he? Okay, hopefully he's not out for long. Chelsea have a throw. About 24 minutes played. It's Chelsea. Tottenham 1, Chelsea 1. Chelsea scoring to Jess Carter. And Tottenham equalizing through you-know-who, Bethany England. Assisted by Drew Spence. Thought we had a chance of winning the CL this season, but not after defense. Absolutely no chance. If I swear to God, if Barcelona players now, they'll not beat us 4-0 in the first half. They'll probably beat us 8-0 in the first half. That's how bad our defense is. Bro, where can I watch? You can watch it on the FA Player app, FA Player website, whichever works. Ball over the top. Bethany England, can she get there? No, she can't. And it's all for a goal kick. Milan Josie, bro, you can watch it on the FA Player app. It's free to stream. You don't need to pay a single penny for it, single paisa for it. Marcus Rashford has scored as many goals in 2023 as Liverpool and Chelsea combined. Wow. Thank you. At least we can see something. Liverpool, man, seriously. Wow, they look in deep trouble. At least you can look at Chelsea's men's team and see there is something happening. Enzo had a great game, and our new signings have actually done something. Barry Shield has hit the ground running. Madueke looks good. Fofana looks good. It's the previous players that are letting us down again and again, like the likes of Mount Havertz. Thiago Silva at 38 years old is still our best player. What does that say? Chelsea have the ball. It is Niam Charles. Millie Bright. Here is Jess Carter. We can build an attack from here. Oh my God, Buchanan! Oh, she does finally well. Lauren James does well. Lauren James does extremely well. Lauren James! Come on, Lauren! Yes! What a goal by Lauren James! Fantastic from Lauren James. Lauren James, she's one of our own. She's one of our own. She's one of our own. Lauren James, she's one of our own. Absolutely bulldozed past the Tottenham Hotspur defense and scored Chelsea's second. It was only a matter of time before Chelsea scored, and we did. Tottenham won, Chelsea open ground in late. Where to watch it for free? FA Player. You look at Lauren James on the right, goes past one, went past another one. Tottenham just backed out. No one even bothered to close her down. Hit the post and come in. And Lauren James scores Chelsea's second. Look at that. Goes past 1-2 players. Drew Spence doesn't even get close to her. None of the Tottenham players get anywhere close to her. And Lauren James, if you give her time and space, she will score. Super silky feet on the left foot. Look at that. No one even tries to even close her down. If we concede again, I'll be pissed. We will concede. I mean, how funny is it? We bought Buchanan to strengthen up our defense, and actually, we have conceded more goals the last few games. Absolutely mad. Over 30 of you, 33 of you watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing. And wow, it's mad. But Chelsea have gone back in front, and as things stand, um, Man United are currently still drawing 0-0. It's half time at the Lay Sports Village, and it's Man United nil, Everton nil. Um, so as things stand, Chelsea go back to the top of the table. But as WSL Comms alluded to, if we concede again, I'll be pissed. And very ironic to sign Buchanan on a defense wasn't exactly. And if you see Buchanan, most mistakes do come from her, like the first goal. Um, Sometimes she just looks nervous on the ball. She just looks like when she gets the ball and players come to close her, she's closed down her on her. She's like, oh shit, I need to get this away. Oh. If you want to sort of see her equivalent in the men's team, it'd probably be Koulibaly. Badeshil will be a next Rudiger, I'm sure, but unfortunately she's registered for UCL squad. Yeah, I'm pissed that Badeshil is not in the men's UCL squad. Aubameyang is also neither, but it is clear that Aubameyang will leave Chelsea at the end of the season. Here is Sam Kerr, tries to go past two players, and he doesn't. Tottenham playing out from the back. Chelsea are pressing as expected, but Tottenham do well. Buchanan was almost trashed and she gave the ball away, but why was Buchanan booked? Because of the tackle. Didn't make sense. I thought she did get the ball, but ref being a ref. Lauren James. Hey, isn't that a foul? How is that not a foul? Half an hour play, Tottenham 1, Chelsea 2 at Brisbane Road in Leyton. Of course, this is Leyton Orient's men's team's home ground. This is where Tottenham Hotspur women are playing. And sometimes they play at the White Hart Lane, which is the men's team's main games. They play the North London Derby there. I thought they would play this game as well there, given that this is Tottenham Chelsea is a bit of a rivalry, but it is what it is. They aren't. And speaking of the men's team's grounds, Chelsea will be playing their Champions League game at Stamford Bridge. So it's been pretty even, to be fair. Not a game of many chances. There have been like 3 or 4 clear-cut chances and they have been scored. Tottenham did have only one in particular, not more than that. Both defenses have been kind of okay-ish. The game is more played in midfield, to be fair. And a moment of brilliance had to get Lauren James the goal to make it 2-1. Apart from that, nothing much really. Chelsea back in possession. Oi, that almost presented a chance as the thoughts about Fofana's game. Brought in a spark, brought in energy, should have scored. Fulham defender did very well to clear off the line. But saying that we should have scored as Tottenham are on the attack again is Bethany England. And that's a poor ball. Can Drew Spence get there before Buchanan does? Both of them cannot get there as the ball goes out of play. That's a poor ball from England. There was a chance to get an attack going. It couldn't. Bethany is holding a right side of her face. It wasn't from Bethany, sorry, it was from someone else. Bethany went down in the build-up. This Carter almost lost the ball there, but the foul has been given. Do you think Chelsea is getting so many players can backfire? Not only getting many players, but signing them on huge contracts, like 8.5 year contracts. That could be massive. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but um, you don't become a billionaire by making dumb decisions at business and trusting Todd Bowley and co to have done the right job. I mean, they have done their job. Of course, we have recruited a huge backroom staff. VVL being the technical director, sporting director, and all them, we have completely structured the club. And this season, in terms of the league, is a write-off. And it begs the question: why couldn't we have done this under Tuchel? I mean, I like Graham Potter, but I think at this point, I just think his job is just too big for him. I'm not Potter out by any stretch of the imagination, but he needs to fix up. He needs to at least bench the likes of Mount and Havertz, because they've been dropping stinker after stinker, and I don't know what Potter sees in them that they need to play every single game. Because you look at the team, you look at Thiago Silva, you look at Badiashile, and I looked at Enzo Fernandez that day. And Enzo Fernandez, by the way, he had a good game. And here is Sam Kerr, does well to find Jess Carter on the left, but that's absolutely Lukaku touch. That was an absolute Lukaku touch from Jess Carter that could have actually bought an attack for Chelsea. Speaking of Lukaku, the Milan derby is also today. AC Milan taking on Inter Milan in the Serie A. Yeah, Madrid are playing Mallorca. In 6 minutes of Madrid, the game is 0-0. The game has just started. Tottenham are playing out from the back, and Goro right and pinches the ball. Right in with the cross. Just above, just to miss. I think it was Lauren James who just missed the header. But it's out for a Chelsea corner still. We can make something of this. Last corner we played it short, and Jess Carter got the goal. This time, let's see if we do play direct. This is our third corner. And let's see if we make use of this. Gura right and floats the ball in. Chelsea still have it, but a foul has been given in favor of Tottenham. It was an infringement, so it was clearly spotted by the ref, and the foul has been given. If I wasn't doing commentary, on running commentary like this, I probably would have felt asleep because it's sort of like a boring game. Andy, how are we? We are doing okayish. We have scored two, but apart from that, nothing much to really say about it. You look at this moment of brilliance from Lauren James, going past one, puts one up on the floor, going past two. No one gets even close. No one tries to even tackle her. No one tries to even get closer down. Lauren James allowed the freedom of Leyton, and if you give her time and space, if you give anyone time and space, they are going to score. It did hit the post and go back in, but that is a fantastic goal, and that could be a contender for goal of the season. That's how great that goal was. And if you want to watch the game, you can definitely watch it on the FA Player. If you're in the United States, you can watch it on Paramount Plus. Um, if you actually go to the WSL website, that website has a list of where you can watch the games anywhere around in the world. So you can definitely go there and have a look. Where is Sam Kerr? She is there on the pitch. She hasn't got involved. She did have one chance where she spooned it wide, but expecting her to score. Okay, Jay, I might as well do that. But Chelsea do have possession now. I'll do that when the next break and play happens. Just Carter, Goro Wrighton. Just again, Tottenham are actually pressing. Kerr against Spurs is inevitable, only a matter of time. Yes, pretty obvious, isn't it? Um, there is a good song, One Kiss is All It Takes. And for Sam Kerr, it's one chance is all it takes. Millie Bright trying to switch of play and almost found Goro Wrighton, but went out of play. Chelsea as well pressing, not wanting to give Spurs time and space on the ball. Tottenham are playing out from the back. False touch, and Sofinger clears it out only as far as the keeper. So I've actually pinned the message, pinned the link, so you can all watch it on the FA Player. Yes, Touchwood, things are going in the right direction. Hopefully, we get our first silverware on the 26th. Yeah, bro, first trophy opportunity for Man United men's team since. And just Carter, what are you doing? Oh my God. Cuthbert gets it away, tries to win Lauren James, but she doesn't. The clearance does, though. I mean, but what is just Carter doing? Yeah, but Man United men's team first trophy opportunity since 2017 when they won the Carabao Cup, beating Southampton as well as the Europa League, beating Ajax in the final. And they have a good chance, but Newcastle aren't to be taken granted. They've had a fantastic season, and both Newcastle and Man United are in third and fourth, so it'll be a fantastic game at Wembley. Of course, whether you win or lose, a cup final day at Wembley is just special. 4 minutes plus stoppage time left in this first half at Brisbane Road. And of course, I've pinned the link for the live games for the Women's Super League, the FA Player, where you can watch the Women's Super League's games for absolutely free. You don't need to spend a single money on them. Chelsea with the throw. First 10 opportunities since Europa 2021. This season will look better. ETS has surely started a process. Yeah, but the thing is, when you lose Casemiro, your midfield kind of looks a bit iffy. I know Fred has done well. I know McTominay can do a job, but Casemiro is just Casemiro. And his signing just turned around things for you. And the renaissance of Marcus Rashford. Ten Hag has put an arm around him and he's scoring for fun now, Marcus Rashford. Props to whoever captained him in this double game week in the FPL, because United play Leeds United next on Monday, I think, and they should win that one as well. Spurs have position. Not really doing much. And Beth in England is caught offside. Thought it was a good ball, but Beth in England is caught offside and Mallorca reel against Madrid. Okay. Fair enough. Last minute of normal time before we head into stoppage time, there'll probably be 1-2 minutes at best at the end of the first half. Just get into halftime 2-1 and Buchanan again pressed into making a mistake and she somehow gets the foul, which helps us. Oi, Lauren James goes past one. Goes past another one. And almost put it on a plate for Sam Kerr, but Tottenham are able to defend it well. And 45 minutes are up. Question of how much stoppage time is there. Out to Liam Charles on the wing. Cross into the box. Just above Sam Kerr. And just, if that was on a play, if that was near Sam Kerr's head, she would have definitely scored. It was a good cross in and just couldn't jump enough. Sam Kerr just couldn't jump enough to win the header. And it's 2 minutes of stoppage time given and 1.5 minutes left in this first half. Tottenham 1, Chelsea 2. As Chelsea give the ball away. Cuthbert commits the foul on Spence after giving the ball away. Absolutely unnecessary, and gets a yellow card as well for our troubles. That's 2 people in Chelsea booked, Buchanan as well as Erin Cuthbert, walking a tightrope now for the rest of the second half. That was a Lukaku-esque touch from Erin Cuthbert, and on the follow-through, she commits a foul. Luckily, she didn't go fully studs up. Instead, would have been an absolute red. Oi, oi. She commit and she has fouled Drew Spence. Your sister against us? No, I'm not going to allow you to play. That's a pathetic free kick from Spurs. And now do Chelsea go on the counter attack or just see it towards half time? Erin Cuthbert. It is James. It is James. James can run all the way. It is still Chelsea on the attack. Tottenham get back in defense. England with the cross. Still Chelsea have the ball. Can they score? Tottenham are well in. They have numbers back in defense. Another cross coming in. Tottenham defend well. And that is the halftime whistle. Let me just stop the clock. Yeah, that is the halftime whistle. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Chelsea 2 at Leyton Orient's ground at Brisbane Road. Chelsea scored first through Jess Carter. Beautiful ball in from Erin Cuthbert from a well-worked corner. Tottenham equalized through none other than Jet and Drew Spence is assist for Bethany England. It had to be here. It was written in the stars. But Chelsea were to obviously score a second. Lauren James doing Lauren James things, going past two or three players. No player near her whatsoever. No one closing down Lauren James, allowing her the freedom of Leyton, allowing her the freedom of Brisbane Road to say, do whatever you want. And if you give a player of that caliber time and space to shoot, they will obviously score. It's not rocket science, is it? It's 1-2-1 at the end of the first half. And as things stand, let's see what Man United's result is. It was half time. Okay, so an hour played, it's still 0-0. So as things stand, Chelsea will go back to the top of the table. Of course, Chelsea and Man United play on March 12th. That is a very, very big game. I'm looking forward to that game. That could be a title decider. And obviously, Chelsea did play Man United earlier this season and beat them 3-1 at Leigh Sports Village. Can't wait for the game at KingsMeadow. I wish that game was played at Stamford Bridge because that is a big game, and I really wish that game was played at Stamford Bridge. Of course, we have played 2 games at Stamford Bridge this season. We played against Spurs. We played against PSG. We won both of them 3-0, coincidentally. We beat PSG 3-0, didn't we? Correct me if I'm wrong. And Joburg Super Kings have only scored 160 after being 103 for no loss at the end of 12 overs. And yeah, about 19 of you watching, make sure like, share, and subscribe the thing. Has just gone past 800 subs. Hopefully, I can get to 900 and 1000 pretty soon. I see there the first goal by Jess Carter. Beautiful glancing header into the corner. No keeper is saving that. Here is the chance that Sam Kerr had. Pretty unlike Sam Kerr to put that wide. You think she would have scored, if not at least put the ball on target. You see here the goal that Chelsea conceded absolutely under no pressure, and Buchanan absolutely messes up a touch. Lukaku-esque. Ball into Drew Spence, puts it on a plate for Bethany England, who absolutely is in free person's land. Millie Bright and Jess Carter, nowhere near Drew Spence, nowhere near Bethany England whatsoever. They were like, you're coming to play against us. Here you go, have a free goal. Have a free goal. We're not going to tackle you. We're not going to come anywhere close to you. You look at this. Cuthbert not closing down either. And Tottenham could have nearly scored. We were kind of opened up in defense. And I don't know why there was a back flick tried, but they just didn't work. Buchanan again caught in defense. Buchanan has been really shaky. Again, she was nearly caught out, but she did well in the situation. Played it to Sophie Ingle to play it to James. And James, with the goal of the season contender, skip past 1, skip past 2. No one closing her down. Running through the whole of the defense. And with a fantastic goal from Lauren James. Someone said in the chat, Lauren James will score. She does. And now what is remaining is a Sam Kerr goal. Because as things stand now, Sam Kerr... let me show up the stats. Let me see if I can bring up the stats. Looking at the stats, and of course, we'll be pulling it up really short. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. As I've just gone past 800 subscribers. Madrid are struggling big time. Well. It is what it is. Where the hell are the game stats? Are you kidding me? Man says statistics. It doesn't put even the game stats. What is wrong with you, ESPN? It might be here. Hopefully it is. But let's just see the women's scoring stats for a second. And as we speak, Sam Kerr is currently third on the list, as you can see. One behind Rachel Daly of Aston Villa and three behind Khadija Shaw, who is of Manchester City. So, pretty elite company that Sam Kerr is in. And we all know that she loves to score for fun. And hopefully she scores today. And as someone in the chat mentioned earlier, Sam Kerr against Spurs is inevitable. She always scores. Madrid versus Liverpool will be the game to watch out for. Exactly. Generally, you notice me drinking out of a jug, but you notice this time I'm drinking with bottles because I actually want to measure how much water I drink on a monthly basis. I usually drink hell a lot of water, and I want to actually measure how much I drink on a regular basis. We have to down in the chat 20 likes we have got so far, just 10 short of the like target. You all can help me get there. A like on the stream helps the YouTube algorithm massively, as I'm currently seeing the highlights of the Man City Leicester away game. The Leicester keeper has made so many saves. I think Man City won. Yeah, Man City won 2-0 against Leicester away. We all know Man City like to score. And their striker Bunny up front from Jamaica. She great striker. She is. She likes to score. Khadija Shaw, obviously, she is a top scorer with 8 goals in 9 games. And she did score yesterday as well. Seeing her goal. No, I'm just seeing Man City yesterday had 32 shots and 18 shots on target at Leicester away and could only score 2. Could you believe it? That was actually Man City's stats yesterday. They had 32 shots on target, 32 shots and 18 on target. When will your channel be monetized? If I get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 unique watch hours, then I will be eligible for being monetized. Those are the conditions that a YouTube channel needs to be monetized. I need to have 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 unique watch hours, not just views, watch hours. 4,000 hours, 4,000 hours. The channel needs to be watched. Watching yesterday's game, Hyderabad from the arena was sitting on the West Coast Brigade. Yeah, West Coast Brigade is good. Um, I wish they played at a bigger stadium though, because Mumbai Football Arena is pretty small, and I think they host only like 20,000, 30,000 at max. They cannot host more. And if you look at the Salt Lake, even a half filled Salt Lake is 30,000, which is actually mad. So yeah, hopefully I get 1,000 subscribers soon. Hopefully my channel gets monetized pretty soon. But speaking on the Chelsea game, okay, so Eastcape have lost the first wicket. Chasing 150, Mahesh Theekshana picks up the wicket. 10K capacity, really? Only 10K? Really? Wow, I thought it was 20,000. Okay, then I think all of the stadium is not up for capacity, I think. 6K, 5K, 6K gets sold. Okay, that's fine. Makes sense. Man United are still nil-nil against Everton. Man United need to win this to continue to be top of the table, because Chelsea at the moment are winning. Liverpool play Reading later, and West Ham United play Arsenal as well. Arsenal need to win that game to keep in touch, and Man City also they keep winning. Second half about to begin in probably 2 or 3 minutes. Volunteered for Mumbai have counted seats, had to keep new ones, so need to keep exact numbers. Fair enough. Um, Given the fake Twitter numbers that are going around, probably you could clarify a few. And table as of standing, Chelsea 12 games played, 10-1, 31 points. Man United 12 games played, 9 games won, 29 points. Man City 12 games played, 26 points, and Arsenal 10 games played, 25 points. So Arsenal, if they win the 2 games in hand, they could get to 31 points. That would put on level with points with Chelsea. And mind you, Chelsea and Arsenal, I think they are probably the last game. It's the last game or the second last game of the season. So that could be a title decider. Hey, this bottle's got over. Let me get another bottle real quick. Yes, there's a title decider, but we need to win since we keep messing up on a GD. Yeah. I mean, how many clean sheets have we actually kept in this season? I have to check actually the clean sheet stats. Let me see if I can bring up the stats before the game commences for the second half. The players are out. And second half about to begin. The players are out, up and running. And let's see how this turns up in the second half. I'm expecting Chelsea to win. I still maintain the 3-1 prediction that I had in the first half. Man United Everton is still 0-0, so it's imperative that Chelsea do win this one. And Chelsea, as this season, have conceded 10 goals. Um, Actually, Man United is the best defense. They have conceded only 6 goals in 12 games, and Arsenal have conceded 6 goals in 10 games. So we have scored more. We probably outscored anyone. We are the highest scorers. We have 34 goals, and the second half about to begin. Man, the Manny game is really lit. Are you streaming this match, please? No, I cannot. I'll be done for copyright. And the second half begins at the Brisbane Road at Leyton Orient as Chelsea um, aim to win another game in the WSL to keep their run going. The Man United game is really lit. Okay. So I think Man United are looking like scoring, but it's just that they are not. The ball is not going in the back of the net, and someone has put a juju in front of goal probably. James heads it out, and it's a Tottenham throw. Even Everton have fair chances of scoring. Well, well, well. Guess that is the WSL. About 20 of you watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing as I've just gone past 800 subs. Hopefully 900 and hopefully 1000 soon. Um, Tottenham, Chelsea lose possession, and Tottenham, it is better in England now. Chelsea defenders are in possession, but Tottenham still have the ball. It is Drew Spence. Okay, Tottenham are doing well. Ball in, and Buchanan does well to win the ball back. And what are you doing there, Buchanan? Get the ball out of play. Why are you trying to tippy tappy when you're under pressure? Has Emma made any changes? Doesn't look like. Doesn't look like, and not that there's any substitute board come up. So same team. No changes. Looks like the same team as of the first half. Oh, no manager has made changes, so let's see what tactical changes can come up in the second half. As Jess Carter has the ball, Sam Kerr gives the ball away straight to Beth in England. He probably thought Beth in England was still playing for Chelsea. Sam Kerr knows she isn't. Beautiful ball to the right flank. Buchanan should be replaced. Seriously, she looks so nervous and shaky. Um, she looks like a fish out of water. Always just flapping. She looks so nervous. She looks so shaky. I don't know why that is the case because we did sign her to win the Champions League. At this rate, we may not even go to the final. We might just probably lose in the first or second um, knockout stage. For all we know, that might happen. Chelsea get back possession. Lauren James tries to run past, but foul has been pulled back, and it's a free kick for Chelsea. Buchanan should be replaced, yes, but by who? Do we have any substitutes in mind? Hey, that's a foul. That should be a foul. Wait, look like one. The like Gora Raiter was pulled back, but referee says nothing doing. She also doesn't complain. Was a decent ball over the top by Jess Carter, and Tottenham trying to play out from the back. Ericsson is a CB. She's on the bench. Sorry about that. I actually didn't see the bench before this game started. So Magda Ericsson is dead. Wait, if Magda is there, why isn't she playing? It's actually Pannila Hada that was ruled out with the surgery. Magda Ericsson is there on the bench, so why isn't she starting? Apologies, I should have looked at the bench before this game started. I didn't. I just looked at the starting lineup and thought this was more than enough. As Chelsea somehow win a foul, tried to play good 1-2 tippy tappy, and Spurs committed the foul. They couldn't deal with us. 51 minutes played. Tottenham 1, Chelsea 2. She's been benched for the fourth time in a row. Is there like a clause in Buchanan's contract saying that you need to start her every single game? Because she looks super shaky whenever I've seen her. And okay, ball over the top. It's just Carter. Tottenham clear it away. And it's out for a Chelsea throw. Ball in. It is Lauren James. Ball in shot. It's it's blocked. It is Niam Charles. Same thing for Mount. Keeps starting at poor performance. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is it the English tax thing? Is it a contract clause thing that you need to start every single game, else they won't get paid or something like that. About 20 of you watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing as I'm nearing to the like target, which is 30, which I kept at the start of the stream. 22 likes, just 8 likes remaining. I still see it on the attack. It is Samkar. Samkar almost put Jesse Fleming on through. That was not a great ball. Tried to put it first time. Could have actually taken a touch and shot and shoot herself. Just didn't work out that way. We need this third goal, seriously. We need to kill off this game by scoring goal number 3. But knowing us, this might definitely end up 3-2 for all we know. Ball over the top, and it's just over the Tottenham striker's head, and Buchanan, Niam Charles, and Musovic is able to clear it away. Cuthbert, why are you doing? Charles does well. Here's Sophie Ingle. Is on for Gora Wrighton on the left. She lets it go for a throw. She could have actually ran with the ball herself, but she allows it for a throw. Sophie Ingle, Jessie Fleming, Guru Leyton goes back to go forward. Niam Charles, Lauren James. Niam Charles is in space. And here is Lauren James. Can we expect something of her? Lauren James. Ball in. It's good defending from Spurs. She had to get that block in, else there could have been an open goal. Still Chelsea with the ball. He somehow get the ball back. Buchanan shepherds it. Chelsea still have possession. And Tottenham player goes to ground. Neville goes to ground, shaking a right foot. I don't know why. We are not obligated to stop play, by the way. Only if it's a head injury that the player should actually be stopped. If it's a player goes down due to a leg injury, Chelsea are not obligated to stop. We can continue carrying the play on. I don't know what was there in the challenge that made her go down and hold her foot like that, but here it is again. Lauren James going on the outside, trying to put a cross in. Could have found Sam Kerr, not for that sliding block. Man United Everton is still 0-0 at 86 minutes. Still 4 minutes left in that game plus stoppage time. As Frank Kirby prepares to come on. Frank Kirby almost resigned to just playing off from the bench. He's hardly starting games. But the ones he starts, though, he does put in performances. And we all know about Frank Kirby's story, her journey from when she was down with depression after her mother passed away. She would never even come out of her room, and she literally had to be dragged to play football. And now that she's playing football on a regular basis and scoring goals and winning trophies, that's a journey in itself, to be fair. Finally, Fran, maybe she can score the third needed goal. Maybe, because Sam Kerr does not look like even touching the ball at this point of time. It's like Sam Kerr needs chances to be put on and played to score, else he doesn't even do anything. That's a Spurs throw. Tottenham, we have a free kick and Chelsea should somehow defend this. We do. Clear it away, please. Asking for a handball. A corner has been given against Millie Braid. Millie Braid just shakes her head, thinking nonsense. How is it handball? But you have to see on the replay whether it's actually hit an arm. You see on this a sliding. That's not handball. Piss off. Let's see from this angle though. Hands close to her body. Hits the thigh and hits the leg and then the hand, which can definitely not be handball by the rules. But Tottenham do have a corner. This is actually their first corner of the game. Let's defend this, please. Oi, they actually had a chance, but it's ruled out for handball. Lucky us. Oi. We need to really shore up defensively because we are so... That is a case of a touch gone wrong and hits your hand. Two substitutes coming on for Chelsea. Lauren James coming off. I mean, really? Okay, not Lauren James. Sorry, I saw Lauren James running towards that side and thought she was going to be substituted. So Jesse Fleming and Liam Charles come off for Chelsea, and on come Fran Kirby. So double substitution. So and Evan and Eve Perisic. Hopefully I pronounced that name right. Eve Perisic do come on for Chelsea. That's a double substitution. Let's see what Fran Kirby can do from here. 1 hour played. How to watch women's football live, bro. I have pinned the link to the top of my chat. You can go to the FA player and watch it for absolutely free. No need to pay a single money for it. You can watch the game for free. All you need is just a sign up, and that's it. Nothing else. Depending on where you are in the world, you can watch it on the FA player. But thank you for joining the chat. Frank Kirby, first time on the ball. Crosses into the box, and that's good defending by Spurs. Chelsea still have it. They couldn't clear it away properly. Lauren James, Perisic on the ball for the first time. Finds Lauren James, goes past one. It is Sophie Ingle. Hey, what was that from Perisic? Man United Everton is still 0-0, 90 plus 2 minutes. That could be a huge result for Chelsea because that could mean that we could go to the top of the league if we win this one. But you never know. Football is a funny game and last minute goals happen. United, we never lost to Spurs even when we went on to 10 players. I don't think we've even drawn. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, Emma Hayes versus Spurs. 11 games, 11 wins. No draws, no losses. Only W's only. And hopefully we get that important W in this game with 3 points. 22 people watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing. One thing is with Chelsea, we always turn up against Spurs. Whatever form we are in, be the men's team or the women's team, we always beat Spurs. It's the history of the Tottenham, as the legend once said. Tottenham have actually announced more concerts in the stadium in the last few days than players. How many concerts have they announced? Beyonce, Wizkid, Guns N' Roses, I think a UFC fight as well. They have announced more concerts and stadium events than players in the last few days. What does that tell you? Well, Spurs do have a shot from Spence and it nearly tested. Was a good shot though. Just went over the bar. Nearly tested Musovic. And WSL Comms actually mentioned that Musovic started, so we have a chance of conceding a goal. I would rather say it's due to Buchanan than Musovic, to be fair, because Musovic, I think, is solid, has come in good against a replacement of as Goro Wrighton is 1-on-1. Spurs have made a mistake. Goro Wrighton 1-on-1. It's 3-1. Yes, get in there. Spurs player commits a mistake. And sorry for the spoiler. I didn't even see the spoiler. I was just focused on the game. I didn't see the spoiler. To your good luck. But mistake in defense. A bad touch. Goro Wrighton was 1-on-1. A simple long ball over the top. Sam Kerr won the flick-on header. Goro Wrighton clearly onside. It wasn't a ball directly towards her, to be fair. But a defender caught off guard. Goro Wrighton was 1-on-1. And calm, cool, composed finish past the goalkeeper. And that is 3-1 for Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur. And looks like Emma Hayes will make it 12 out of 12. against Tottenham Hotspur. It is the history of the Tottenham. That's 64 minutes played, and it's Chelsea, Tottenham 1, Chelsea 3, and this might get our goal difference up in a way. I think WSL comps, we might be in a position where we look to just outscore our opponents. If they score 2, we score 3. If they score 3, we score 4, 5, etc., etc. Saying that, Tottenham are on an attack. Is better in England. Cross can come in. What is Jescota doing? A better England almost puts it out of, not better England. It's a shot that the player puts it almost out of Leyton Road. If you're watching, make sure you like, share, and subscribe the thing, as I'm just 7 short of my like target. Make sure to like the stream, as it helps the algorithm. Helps boost the algorithm. And I've just got past 800 subs. Hope I can get to 900 and 1K soon. Let's see if we can hit a subscriber target by the end of the stream. I put a target of 815. I'm not sure what number I am on now. I have to check once. Okay, I'm on 804 now as we speak. Man United 0-0. Is it full time? Is it full time at Lay Sports Village? Millie Bright, what are you doing? Why are you passing it straight to Spurs player at the end of the... Yes, full time. So Man United have drawn Everton full time 0-0. So great chance for Chelsea to go back to the top of the table. Sam Kerr tries to feed in Lauren James, but unfortunately ball is caught short. Man United fans on Twitter were talking about a title charge. How did that last? But Tottenham are on the attack. Cross coming in, and easy catch for Musovic. That was a pathetic cross. They're not sure whether it was a cross or a shot. She tries to set Fran Kirby. And here is Sam Kerr on the left. Sam Kerr needs a customary goal, man. Come on. Come on, Sam. It is Fran Kirby. Tottenham do get back in numbers. It is Erin Cuthbert. What is Kirby doing? Why did she leave for Sam? Sam was offside. I don't think she knew. I don't think she realized Sam Kerr was offside when she tried to leave the ball for her. She could have actually took the ball and took on the shot herself. But so yeah, Man United Everton ends 0-0 at full time. We look on the stats to see. Oh, Man United had 25 shots. How do you have 25 shots in a game and not scored even one? Absolutely baffling. But it is what it is. Chelsea have a chance to go 2 points clear at the top of the table, ahead of Arsenal, who play Aston Villa away, West Ham away, sorry, later today. They play in about 4.5 hours time. I'm almost 30 people in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. I always get good numbers whenever I do a Chelsea. Thank you for the viewers to help me. Everton goalie kept them in the game. Well. I guess the title charge lasted long enough for Man United fans. Tottenham almost play their way to play out from the back, play out to danger. There is Perisic. Spurs asking for a handball. It's not given. But Frank Kirby loses the ball. Sophie Ingle gets it back, but Spurs get it back and they are on an attack. 3 against 3. What is Jess Carter doing? What is Jess Carter doing? Finally, she gets it out of play. And it's a Tottenham goal kick. But why did she allow? I think it was Neville. No, it's a corner. She did well in the end, but why did she even allow Neville to get the ball to get to Neville in the first place? She literally got sucked in instead of going to Neville. Look at this on the replay. 3 against 3 counter situation. Millie Bright should be going towards the ball. Jess Carter does not get attracted towards Neville. And Jess Carter should have looked at Neville instead of looking at the ball. Spurs corner. Header. Musovic punches it away for yet another corner. Oi, squeaky bump time already. 20 minutes gone. If Spurs get a goal, the last 20 minutes could be absolutely peak. Spurs with another corner. That's a pathetic corner. It goes directly into the side netting and it's out for a goal kick. How bad can you get while taking corners? Are you serious? That's a foul on Perisic. Yes, thank you very much. About 20 minutes left plus stoppage time. And Chelsea look like they will be going back to the top of the table. 3-1. Goro Wrighton scoring in the second half. And the only thing missing is a goal from Sam Kerr. Super Sam Kerr has to score. It is Frank Kirby. What are you doing? Jess Carter tries to pinch the ball back, but Spurs do well. Trying to play out from the back with pressing. I'm sorry, but why is Jess starting? Good question. For me, I have two questions. Why is Jess starting? Why is Buchanan starting? Why are both of them starting? Both of them are so suspect in defense. And you know what we did? We offered Jess Carter a new contract. How big of a joke is that? Leopolds is coming on. Welcome into the team, Leopolds. Kankovic comes on. And Leopolds as well. Erin Cuthbert comes off. Makes sense. She's on a yellow card. Don't want to risk her getting sent off. And Leopolds comes on. Who's the other player substituted? Oh, Sam goes off. Sam goes off. And then we loan no one. Yeah, no one. Why did we loan her out? It's just absolute craziness. Sam Kerr goes off after having a really, really average game. And Leopolds comes in. Kirby. Perisic does well to win a corner. Why did Eriksson suddenly not? Why did Eriksson not? Do you mean why Eriksson is not even playing? I think that is what you mean. Why is Eriksson not playing? I don't know. I mean, this could come back to haunt us back in the Champions League and in the later stages of other tournaments. Of course, we are in the Conti Cup semi-final. We are in the 5th round of the FA Cup. That's a foul. Very close to the penalty area. And of course, in the 5th round of the FA Cup, we play Arsenal at home. And we do play the Champions League. So we are in the later stages of all competitions. And if you're not good defensively, this could come back to haunt you big time. Chelsea do have a free kick, an indirect free kick just on the edge of the area towards their right. Perisic to be taking the corner. Perisic with the free kick. 75 minutes played. 15 minutes plus stoppage time left. Perisic floats the ball in. Spurs defend it away. And can they go on the counter? Millie Bright does well. And it's a throw for them. Rumor has it that she's leaving in the summer, so maybe that's why. But even then, I mean, don't you want to get the best out of your players even before they leave? Just because they're leaving, do you just leave them on the bench? It just makes no sense. Every time I see Jess Carter and Buchanan, I'm like, shit, we are definitely conceding at least one goal today. Yes, Chelsea are winning. Yes, Chelsea are doing well, but not all is rosy in the garden. Let me put it that way. Oh, ball over the top, and it does well. For sure, doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've heard that too. Still top is destroying us with his defensive lineup. Doesn't make sense to bench her. Exactly. I mean, after seeing Buchanan play like this, how can you not play Magda Eriksson? Chelsea next go to West Ham on Thursday to play the Conti Cup semi-final. And after that, there's like almost a 3-week break before we play Arsenal in the 5th round of the Women's FA Cup. It's on February 26th. Is it a weekend? I think it is. 26th is a Sunday, so I will definitely be streaming that. Seems like she finally told Chelsea season coming back and got benched for it. I mean, that's not a great attitude, to be fair. You don't say that up front. You may or may not come back. That's a different story because you don't know what trajectory your careers will go in. But if she did tell that, then I think it's not right, to be fair. But saying that she should be playing. I mean, when Jess Carter is getting a contract, Magda Eriksson definitely should get a contract, shouldn't she? Or am I having it wrong? Harder, of course, she has a surgery, so obviously she will be out indefinitely till she comes back. But if Jess Carter is getting a contract, shouldn't Eriksson and Pernilla Hart be getting contracts as well? Just putting it out there. This game shouldn't be used to judge any player. It may not be Buchanan's day. I mean, this is not just the first time that Buchanan looks shaky. As Spurs are on an attack. Cross comes in. Good defending by Jess Carter. Magda renew. 100%. 100%. No, Buchanan has been Ovi Prince. If you have seen recent Chelsea games, Buchanan has been super shaky. Ironically, we brought her to strengthen up our defense. Lo and behold, we look worse. It sucks because if Magda leaves, Harder most likely leaves too. Exactly. Either we keep the both of them or both of them leave. It's as simple as that. It's not a case of one will stay, one will leave. It will not be that case. But it will be a farce if they both leave and if we still keep Jess Carter in this club. No disrespect to her, but I don't know what she has done to earn a contract. And what is Frank Kirby doing there? Giving the ball straight to Spurs. Boy, Buchanan getting beaten for pace. He makes up for a mistake. Shepherds the ball out. And it's gone out for a Chelsea goal kick. For those of you thinking I have an agenda and I'm just criticizing the players, and I don't have any agenda against anyone. If they perform bad, I will say this, that they perform bad. That's it. As we bring on yet another substitution, Goro Wrighton, the goal scorer, comes off, and Juana Writing Kanyar comes on. Will that be our fourth substitute? I think it will be. Carter is still young compared to other, but I know that, but there's always a mistake in her, if you know what I mean. There's always a mistake in her. There's always a mistake in Buchanan. There's more than just a mistake in Buchanan. She looks, like I said earlier, a fish out of water. Hopefully, in big games, we start playing a less suspect defense. We have to do that starting next game itself, because West Ham, we have to be honest with ourselves, because CL, there is no room for errors if we want to win. Absolutely zero. Of course, the draw is not made for the Champions League, and we will be playing in the round of 16. But if you look at the teams there that could possibly play, let us look at the Women's Champions League. Let's see who we could get in the next round. I think it's just directly the quarterfinals. Yeah, it is the quarterfinals. So we could get PSG, we could get Roma, Lyon, or Bayern Munich. All strong teams. And if we get Lyon, forget about it with this defense. Forget about it with this defense with Lyon. If we are playing Lyon, seriously. And is Chelsea are on the attack. Oh, he almost found Frank Kirby, but Lauren James got onto it, and it's almost a good chance for Chelsea. But Man United did draw points, yes, and I'm just hoping and praying to God that we don't get Lyon in the next round, because if we get Lyon, screw it. Yes, we are a good team, but with our defense and Lyon being Champions League regulars, I mean, they have 8 Champions Leagues to their names. They have 8 times more Champions League winners than we have final appearances. That says it all you need to know. If we get Lyon, they're done. Exactly. And let me reiterate this point. Lyon have 8 times more Champions Leagues than we have final appearances. That says you all you need to know. And we could get PSG, we could get Roma, we could get Bayern. You never know. The draw for the Women's Champions League will be made on 10th of February. The first leg will be played 21st, 22nd March, and the 22nd, 29th, and 30th will be the second leg. So that March last week will be extremely crucial, because we have the first leg of the Champions League, Arsenal at home in the FA Cup 5th round, and the second leg of the Champions League as well. So that is going to be a huge last week we are going to have. With our luck, we get Lyon and Barcelona. We won't get Barca now. We'll probably end up getting them in the next round. Although saying that, we could get even Wolfsburg and Arsenal. Okay, keeper comes out, and I think we missed the chance of chipping her. But here is still Lauren James with the ball. Periset, Kankovic. Look at the previous history of the Champions League. Wolfsburg have won it twice. Frankfurt have won it once. No, Frankfurt have won it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Arsenal had won it once. They are still the only English team to have won the Champions League. And who was that manager? Of course, Emma Hayes. She was Arsenal's manager when they won the Champions League. I just hope we get Roma now and Arsenal in the next round. So at least our path to the final will be convenient. In the final, if we get one of Barcelona or Lyon or even Wolfsburg, we know we're getting hammered. But still, it is what it is. Because we know Wolfsburg and Lyon are Champions League regulars. Wolfsburg are two-time Champions League winners. Even though they last one, they won back in 2014. They are still one of the premier teams in the tournament. Lyon have actually won 7 of the last 8 Champions Leagues, including 6 in a row. And here is Lauren James. Ball into the box, and that's a corner. Everything would be sorted out before Champions League draw. Champions League draw is actually in 5 days. So we'll know who we get out of Lyon, Roma, Bayern Munich, or Paris Saint-Germain. I don't think we can drop PSG, given that we already played them in our group stage. But we could get Lyon, Roma, or Bayern Munich. We get Bayern, it would be nostalgia of 2 years back when we beat them in the semi-final and reached our first ever Champions League final. We beat them 3-1, 4-1 at home. As Chelsea are playing this corner shot. Millie Bright wins the flick on header. Chelsea still in possession. Spurs can try a counter. Chelsea have enough bodies back. Everything would have Barca won it once, and it was only because they played us in the final. Exactly. Last season they lost to Lyon in the final. Oh my god. Wait, what is our defense doing? It's 2-3 flipping hell. We look at absolute shambles in defense. Seriously. I pray we don't get Lyon in the next round. Seriously, we'll get absolutely thrashed to pieces if we get Lyon in the next round with this defense. Look at this defense. What is Jess Carter doing? Absolute shambles at the back. Ball in. Jess Carter is ducking. Are you kidding me? Jess Carter is ducking. Oi, oi. Chelsea still have... Okay, Chelsea have got the ball straight on the other end. James tries a shot. It goes wide. Ball into the box. Frank Cabio, what a save. That should have been 4. That would have been 4. That should have been 4. Was a free header and she should have put it in the corner. How many minutes added? I don't know. It's only 89 minutes as of my stream. There could be 3 minutes added for all I know. See, I told you it would be 3-2, knowing that it's Chelsea. Just see this game out, please. Heart attack Chelsea, back at it again. We never do things the easy way, do we? Buchanan. What is that ball? What is that ball? Whose mistake is that? Just Carter ducked and looked like Millie Bright wasn't tied to a defender. You look at this cross from Kankovic, beautiful cross. Frank Kirby with a free header, and she should have scored. It would have been 4-2 and game over. Still, the game is actually on. Keep a save with the right foot. 90 minutes are up. Let's see how much stoppage time is there. There are 4 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, my life. This 4 minutes I'm going to age from 26 to probably 65 to probably back to 20 again. I don't know. Okay, we have Fran Kirby. Fran Kirby with the shot and just to miss. Just over the bar. She's had 2 chances in the last 2 minutes to make it 4-2 and game over. But now the game is still in the balance. Just see this out, please. Buchanan clear it to Rosie. Thank you. Cross in, easily cleared by Millie Bright. Jess Carter does well to take it off Neville and put it out for a Tottenham throw. Spurs goal has been scored by sub teams. The subs are not effective today. I mean, Fran Kirby had 2 chances to be fair. She should have scored. It was a great save by the keeper. A Tottenham player, she had a chance, but a bad touch, and it goes out for a goal kick. For 14 of you watching, make sure like 16 of you watching, make sure you like and subscribe the thing. Like target is 30. I have 27 likes. 3 more likes and I'll hit the target. A like will always help the YouTube algorithm. It'll help spread this video more. If you like, press the like button, and of course the subscribe will also mean a lot, as I've got past 800 subscribers. Hopefully 900 and 1000 pretty soon. Last 2 minutes. Squeaky bum time, as Chelsea always like to do. We never do things the easy way. We only like to do things the hard way. In fact, the last 2-3 watch-alongs have been pretty thrilling ones. Reading, where we won 3-2. Liverpool, where we won 3-2. Arsenal, where we have won 1, where we somehow snatched a draw out of nothing. Now Spurs have a goal kick and they have about 1.5 minutes left to do something. Let me just timer correctly. Spurs are giving the ball away to Chelsea. Let's just hold the ball. Hold the ball in the corner and don't anything. Kankovic does well. Gets past 1, gets past 2. And Chelsea have another shot. Oi! And it should have been an easy catch for the goalkeeper, but she just parries it out for a corner. Try to give this lineup a chance, but come on, man. Seriously. WSL comms, how many minutes added? 4 minutes added. And this is the last 30 seconds. It should have been an easy catch for the goalkeeper, but Jules, I agree with you. If Buchanan starts at West Ham, I'm seriously gonna flip. Last 15 seconds. Just keep the ball in the corner and waste the time. Past 4 minutes. Full-time whistle will go anytime now. Offside up against Perisic. Will Spurs have a last chance to launch? They don't. It's the full-time whistle. Whew. I need some water. Give me a minute. Sing with me. We're top of the league. 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 Get back to where we deserve. But seriously, we like to make it hard for ourselves, don't we? And game number 3 to final score. Just don't get Hemo thinks this is our best lineup. Seriously, even I don't understand. Top of the table, baby. Yes, top of the table. Let me quickly show the table before we wrap up the stream. So this is the WSL. Of course, Liverpool reading is still going on. It's 0-0 after 24 minutes. Stick around for a while. I haven't closed the stream yet, Jules. Of course, if you go to the standings, you will see the updated standings in Google. Chelsea are back to the top of the table where we rightfully belong. 12 games, 10 wins, 1 draw, and only 1 loss that came at the start of the season at Liverpool away. 35 goals scored, 11 conceded. Our goal difference is 24, and we have 31 points now. We are currently 2 clear of second place Man United and 5 clear of third place Man City. 6 clear of Arsenal, who still have 2 games in hand. They play West Ham away later today. In about 4.5 hours time, they play West Ham away. And of course, you see the goal scoring charts. Khadija Shaw is the top scorer with 10 goals. Fran Kirby and Sam Kerr have 6 goals apiece. Goro Wrighton has the top assist in the WSL. Goro Wrighton, she also scores and she also assists. Very, very important. And should have been easier than said than done. But we all know Chelsea never like to do things the easy way. And thank you for doing this. Thank you for tuning in, Jules. Make sure to tune in whenever I do WSL streams like this. I will. The next game I think I'll be doing is the Arsenal game, because the Champions League comes on a weekday, and weekday I'll be occupied in work because I'm in the United States, and obviously 8 p.m. kickoffs translate to 2 p.m. US time. So the next game I'll probably be doing is the Arsenal game in the Women's FA Cup, which we will be playing at home. Hopefully we play that at Stamford Bridge. We've definitely been walking on a thin ice since the Arsenal draw. Some say win is a win, but we're conceding goals a lot. Berger comes back. I mean, it's not just Berger. I mean, if we see Anne Catherine, I don't. Okay, let me phrase this correctly. I like Musovic, but it's more a defense. I mean, when you see Jess Carter and Buchanan in front of you, anyone will concede goals. Jess Carter is a walking mistake, and Buchanan is like a fish out of water many times when the ball goes to her. And it's mainly the defense that is costing us goals. I mean, we have conceded 11 goals. That just says a lot. So that's what we have been doing. We have been conceding so many goals, and although we have been scoring, I think we are just adopting the strategy where we have to outscore the opponent. And well, Spurs can feel a bit unlucky. If not the mistake for the third goal, they could have actually drawn this game, to be fair. And you never know, it could have happened. Figure everyone watching here, 28 likes, 2 short of the like target here as I'm nearly closing the stream. Let me look at the third goal again. They're showing the highlights. Jess Carter did duck. Let's look at this again. Crossed into the box. Cleared. Jess Carter ducks, and Millie Bright doesn't get close to a defender. Doesn't get close to the attacker. Hey. We have won. We are top of the table. We are scoring goals for fun. But everything is not rosy in the garden. If we are to win the Women's Champions League, our defense has to really step up. Because if we come up with this defense against the likes of Wolfsburg, Lyon, even Arsenal, and most certainly Barcelona, forget it. Forget the Champions League once and for all if we keep defending like this. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried if that makes sense. I have no doubt that we'll go on a winning streak in the league and we'll probably win our fourth league in a row. We'll probably do the cup double as well. We'll probably win the two cups as well. Although saying that we did lose the Conti Cup final last year to Man City, but we got our revenge by beating them in the cup final, FA Cup final later. Jules' truth is what it is. But closing off the stream, thank you to everyone who has tuned in. If you're new to this channel, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to PB Talks. Make sure to hit the bell symbol whenever I go live like this or do videos. I end just one short of the like target, 29 likes. But if you miss this watching live, you can always catch it on the playback. But always, as I see the live views, it's gone above 1,100 yet again. And whenever I do WSL, I always get good views, and it's thanks to you, WSL fans, who make this happen. WSL is growing, and hopefully the channels can keep growing as well. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you stay safe. As I keep saying at the end of every single video, make sure to stay safe and wash them hands. And I'll see you all in another video soon. Innor video உங்களை சந்திக்கிறேன். அதுவரை நன்றி, வணக்கம். This is me, PB Talks, signing off.